Well, I did it, guys. I got myself something new. And you're not going to believe how handy these things really are. Here are some really good belt hooks. Now, I'm going to go through what these really are and how you can actually apply them in the field, especially if you are a reenactor or if you're just an airsofter who just wants to play in a German uniform. By all means, more power to you. But anyway, let's get started. Now, at first, when I first showed you guys my German tunic, my summer tunic to be specific, I really had no idea what the heck these were, especially with the hole that was stationed right in there. As you can see, where the belt hook is now installed into. Now, through through a lot of research, I've really found out that these little, I guess you could say, internal suspenders of the tunic, they are there to help support your entire tunic so that you'll be able to wrap it around. I mean, if you are an officer and you only have if you only have a belt instead of the entire field gear with you, you'll be able to slip your belt into those hooks on one side. Well, for my summer tunic, it only comes with two sides specifically. Let's find the other one. Shoulder boards, rack saddler. And the other one is right here. You'll be able to slip your belt into here so that you'll be able to hold it will be able to support your belt from the outside and as well as internal as well. Again, these are like internal suspenders, but you know what? Let's dive deeper into why you should get these in the first place. Now, here's my summer tunic as it is, as you guys should be able to see it. My completed collar tabs, as well as a sewed-on rack saddler, and my rank shoulder boards with Panzer Grenadier piping all around. Now, again, the belt hooks for my summer tunic only come with two. They'll be able to hold on to two belt hooks, one on the right and one on the left. See? As you can plainly see, right there's one right there, and the other one is right there. Now, the main use of the belt hooks is to make sure to keep all of your stuff, if you put on your German web gear on, it's to make sure that one side of the web gear is not totally, to make sure that your entire web gear is evenly distributed from one side to the other, because in reality, you are going to be using a lot of stuff on your tunic, especially, if you do get suspenders to hold your field gear. As you can plainly see, I've done some field tests with it out in the middle of the desert, surprisingly. And as you can see, my belt is slowly slithering its way down towards my knees because, I can literally tighten my belt all the way to the point where circulation is completely cut off, but it's not going to be enough for my belt to stay on my tunic. And that's not going to be good because, again, your belt has a lot of weight and you want it to be evenly distributed so that you'll be able to run around with it without one side of your belt or your entire field gear slithering from one side to the other, because again, those belt hooks themselves evenly distribute your entire equipment, and like I said before, your field gear will be evenly distributed as long as you have those belt hooks on. I mean, as you can plainly see right there. I mean, I've done a lot of tests out in the desert, again, surprisingly, because I truly believe that every single reenactor or any replica airsofter who wants to be a German out there should definitely get themselves a pair of belt hooks just to be, more authentic and at the same time be able to handle their equipment out in the belt, especially if you're in the field as well. And don't worry about your belt hooks ruining your entire tunic as well, because like I said before in my previous episodes as well, the cotton tunic is tough. It is supremely tough within its own making. However, there is a little warning to guys out there who want to put their belt hooks on. Be sure to use tools, metal tools, in order for those belt hooks to get inside as well. Let me demonstrate. As you can plainly see, just by the look of the holes, they really do not look like that they're ready for anything to be put into, especially with something as big as these hooks right here. Now, this is like size, I'm literally putting the hook right next to, I'm literally putting the hook right next to the hole. All right, grow up, grow up, grow up. Now, that is a little cumbersome right there, and I highly recommend the use of metal tools in order to get your hook inside of your internal suspenders. And a little forewarning as well for you guys out there as well. Be sure to adjusted to the point where it's comfortable, and as well as to make sure that the internal suspenders are able to hold on to it as well. Because, again, like I said, I give too much credit for the tunic itself for being really built, I mean, with really good quality. It's built with. I mean, I guess I could spend all day just admiring my tunic itself, but again, just spend as much time as you can, at least to making sure that your belt hooks are secured and as well as they're fastened enough so that you'll be able to use them out in the field as well. Because I truly believe that anyone who wants to be a good German reenactor or just want to use this for airsoft as well, I highly recommend it as well. I really do. I mean, they're made out of aluminum. They're vastly cheap as well. I mean, this is really good quality craftsmanship as well. I mean, I really don't know why I wasted my time not actually getting these as well. I just found out about these as well. I mean, it took a lot of extended research of why my belt was slinking to one side to the other as well. I even got to the point where even my owl's belt was evenly distributed, but one side was still slinking to the other compared to the other side as well. The belt hooks themselves really helped out. Really, they really did. All right, guys, that's pretty much what I got for you, and I just want to show you these belt hooks are the real deal, and they will help you out to evenly distribute your field gear in case your belt is slowly going down your pants if you're an officer, or if you don't want to get too dependent upon your suspenders as well for your field gear. I mean, I know that's cumbersome as well, but again, be sure to pick yourselves up a couple of belt hooks. They're really cheap as well, and I really do like them. They nearly complete the ensemble, especially if you are a soldat that was serving World War II, if you know what I mean. Alright guys, that's pretty much what I got for you. Be sure to check out my other videos and be sure to become a subscriber to see this complete uniform. And this is Skinwalker, signing off.